This dim-witted man decided to rob a bank, but walked into the wrong place entirely. Staff told him this was a currency exchange, and the bank was across the street. When he asked if there was money there, they said plenty. Hearing this, he immediately rushed into the bank with his gun. Seconds later, police swarmed the scene, and he had to make a run for it. He ducked into a movie theater and discovered his favorite cartoon playing on the big screen. The man sat down and happily watched the film, completely forgetting he was being hunted. It didn't take long for police to nab him. Even while being arrested, he couldn't resist stealing one last glance at the screen. The first-timer was absolutely pumped about prison. He saw his cellmate eating and asked what it was, but the guy wanted nothing to do with him. Undeterred, the man cracked that his cellmate was so fat he must be chowing down on pig slop. His roommate immediately jumped up to beat him down. When guards rushed over, they found the cellmate had been knocked flat by the man. They had to move him to a different cell. His new cellmate was a bearded dude. The moment he walked in, he switched into full motor mouth mode. Predictably, the bearded guy was wheeled out on a stretcher soon after. In under a week, he'd burned through 5 different roommates. The warden brought in a shrink, figuring the guy might be mentally unstable and could be shipped off to a psych ward. But when questioned, the man completely tuned out the doctor, obsessing over catching a fly on the desk instead. The psychologist informed the warden that he had 0 psychological issues and was just plain slow. The psychiatric hospital wouldn't take him. At his wit's end, the warden had a light bulb moment. He decided to stick the guy with Paul. Paul was a professional hitman who'd not only stolen the crime boss's girlfriend, but also made off with the gang leader's dirty money. Police caught him during his getaway, but he'd already stashed the $10 million. No matter how hard the warden grilled him, Paul stayed completely mum. The warden figured this chatterbox might get Paul talking. The man was thrilled with his new cellmate and immediately started sharing his escape plan. Step 1. Play dead. This is a hilarious short film called Ruby and Quentin.